in Scotland just now. Postie comes to the door to deliver the mail, and at times I'm sort of literally wrapped in a bed sheet because like it's kind of hot just now, and a few times sort of the chap stares at me and says something, and I just have a laugh, and what can I do? So I said, well, it's like, that's life, you know. So it's not only me. I bet that they see lots of different things in different places, and because the thing is, like, I think the worst thing is like when we have embarrassing moments and we think that we are alone in the world. We are the only ones. So I was the only one to open the door, wrapped in a bed sheet or something like that. But it's not, you know. So that's it. You know, the other day I tripped and I fell in front of lots of people, and what am I going to say? Am I going to start like kicking a stone in the street or anything? No. So as I said, I laugh it off, and it's part of life. Yeah, absolutely. No.
Yeah, so personally, when I'm embarrassed and I'm kind of like dwelling on what happened, I just kind of let it go. Like it's easier said than done, but for me, it's just easier to kind of erase it from my memory, but like in a not like a permanent way, but just stop thinking about it. So I think that is more beneficial than like focusing on the past, especially when we can't change the past.
Okay. Oh,
All right. I'll introduce myself to everybody.
yeah.
Aurora here on um VR. Um, but my actual name is Etta, and I've had very many embarrassing moments. The only thing that gets me through is looking at who my audience is at the moment of my embarrassing moment. If I'm in a casual situation, I can just laugh it off. I have trouble getting over embarrassing moments when it involves work. And I kind of dwell on it, and I'm trying to get better at that. But it doesn't get any easier. So I'll take any tips anybody has.
Remember that nobody's perfect at work either. Something that I always think is, well, at work, people are not perfect. So the things actually, if we have an employee or a colleague and he is Mr. Perfect, possibly that person is pretending because nobody's perfect. So just think about that. And in a way, if you laugh it off in a social situation, you can always laugh it off at work. As I said, I mean, if you hurt someone, of course, you have to apologize, a different thing. But like an embarrassing moment, I mean, you just you offer a colleague a cup of coffee, and as you're serving, you spill coffee all over that person. You may say, "Oh, I'm very sorry, and I don't know, I'm gonna send your blouse to the dry cleaners or something." And that's it. What can you do? You know, can you bend on your knees and cry, or it's no, uh, no. I mean, embarrassed moments are everywhere. So don't actually think about social or work or anything. I repeat myself here. If you hurt someone, be quick to apologize. If it's just an embarrassing moment, laugh it off. Life is full of beautiful embarrassing moments. Imperfection is actually perfection, in my opinion.
Well, I'm Sam from New York City, and
Hi, Sam.
I say do. I'm Sam from New York City, and I say do not dwell on the small things because dwelling could really hurt you.
That's right.
You have to um, live for tomorrow because it's because you failed or somebody said the wrong thing to you. Try not to dwell on it. Sometimes it's not your fault. It could be that person, projecting what's wrong with him onto you. So now you're dwelling on it for no reason. And when you dwell, you take a lot of energy. A lot of energy comes out of it. And what I'm saying, tomorrow is a new beginning. Remember that tomorrow is a new beginning. Anytime you fail, it's not that you just failed, you just didn't succeed yet. So the next day is a brand new day. Don't worry about what that person said to you yesterday because you're going to live the next day and the next day. And every day is a new day to better yourself. My second, probably, I forgot what it's supposed to be, but my second thing is never judge anybody on the way they looks because looks are deceiving. And what happens is you end up stopping your blessings because you never know what that guy might, have or contribute. And you judge the person and don't even know them. And then you wish it in one hand and in the other. I can't say the word. I don't know if we can say shit in here, but I already said it. But yeah, this, yeah. Just don't judge anybody. I had a lot of people judge me, say the wrong things to me. I wanted to blow up, get angry, dwell on it. But I always realized I don't want to waste energy on things like that, on small things, or what people say. Because the very next day, they probably have something nice to say about you, or maybe not. Who knows? Or they found out, oh, he's a real good guy. He really contributes. I didn't know he was that person. this is how you miss your blessings, because now you done insulted that guy, and that guy don't want to deal with you no more. I'm that type of person that would probably, if you mess me over one time, I don't mess with you no more. That's it. You don't got time to waste energy. You know.
True.
All right, that's just about
So true.
it. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, that is embarrassing, and the person probably actually know that something is wrong with them, but they don't have no way of dealing with it. And like, I couldn't imagine that happened to me. But at the same time, is what people say out of their mouth tell shows you who they truly are. When people say stuff out of their mouth to bad things about you, it's something that they saying, you know, that will make you want to go like, oh, I see where it is going at. You know, I ain't gonna deal with this person. But at the same time, everybody know what's wrong with her, but nobody is brave enough to walk up to her and tell her like what's going on. You know, it's like walking up to somebody you don't know them, but then you start gossiping and saying all this other stuff, and then what happens is that if you don't get it from the source's mouth, you're just getting hearsay. You're not getting what's wrong with the person. So now you saying things about that person, you hurt that person's feelings. Now everybody's getting up off the table, like, you know, they don't know what's going on, but nobody won't talk to her to help her out, see what's wrong with her. You know, she could have some type of vaginal problem where she can't help that she's giving off this odor. She don't have no way of trying to fix that problem. You know, there's probably a lot of stuff going on. I'm not a woman, you know, I'm a man, but because that's why I want to get into that part. But I know it's issues somewhere. It's issues somewhere, and it's serious. So, like, that is messed up that everybody just got up and just, they just assume the worst. Like, nah, I can't deal with this. Now maybe they all probably did try to talk to her, but then didn't really talk to her and stuff. They pretend that they were her friends, but at the same time, they were like, oh, I can't believe she smells like this, or I can't believe he smells like this, Instead of, talking to them, take them to the side, talk and see what's going on. And maybe you can help that person, maybe you can't. But, yeah. Basically, when I do in here, I always listen to what people are saying. If I'm on mute, I'm just listening to everything that person is saying before I jump in a conversation with them. I don't got time to waste energy for that. Yeah. That's just about it. And,
That's fine. Martina. Yes, we are. Confirm.